All right. Hi guys. Okay, welcome to this recording of Paper 2 Biology, Melaka 2024 set. Now, let's get started right away. Guys, we'll look at question number one. Now, question number one here is to do with of course, one look you would think it definitely involves chapter 9, but because they are also asking cell organization, so this involves Form 4 chapter 2 as well as chapter 9. Okay, so first of all, you have to name the cell organization. Understood this is an organ. Guys, understood this is an organ. The main tissue that forms the wall of the small intestine is epithelial tissue. I think for this set, the answer scheme, I think so, like if I didn't recall wrongly, they put epithelium. Actually, epithelium is epithelial tissue. So we normally don't put epithelium tissue. As for A3, explain one characteristic, or better still, adaptive feature. Adaptive feature means what makes it efficient in absorbing the nutrient. So for small intestine here, they are actually one cell thick. Okay? We say that X is one cell thick. So this increases rate of nutrient absorption, guys, increases the rate of nutrient absorption. So if you answered anything along the line of increasing the nutrient intake, you will definitely get marks. Okay. And the last one here for the very first question, cancer starts when tissue in divides uncontrollably. Why cancer easily starts on tissue found in X? Okay, this is actually a very good question. Draw one star. Draw one star. Now, why the the cancer can easily start on the tissue here is because it is considered the outermost layer of the organ. Okay? It is the outermost layer of the organ. And because of that, uh, it is considered to be the first tissue lah. Yeah, it is the first tissue to be exposed to any substance that can cause cancer. All right. Okay, so guys, uncontrolled cell division, uncontrolled mitosis leads to cancer. Leads to cancer. Next, for question two, guys, process P. Process P, one look you know is condensation. But anyway, this is from a past year question, SPM 2016, I think. So this is from Form 4, Chapter 4. Guys, Form 4, Chapter 4. Now, first of all, X and Y form Z. So the keyword is here, milk. Milk for milk for disaccharide. Guys, this is considered a disaccharide. Milk for disaccharide is lactose. So in order to form lactose, guys, we need glucose as well as galactose as the monosaccharide. Okay. The moment you label P is condensation, you straight get 1 mark. You straight get 1 mark. We say that monosaccharides, two monosaccharides will combine to form a disaccharide. Okay, two monosaccharides will essentially form a Disaccharide. Now, better still, right? Because based on diagram 2.1, you can actually mention, you can also say that X will combine with Y to form Z. Also can, either one. Or you want to say that, sir, can I put glucose and galactose in? Can, no problem. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. As for B, guys, as for B, based on diagram 2.2, explain how protein is synthesized. Okay, first of all, guys, we have to say that if you remember, right, under the mRNA, under the mRNA, oh, sorry. Okay, never mind. I tell you what, we straight go to we explain this way lah. We explain this way. First of all, guys, we say that a series of three bases on the DNA is transcribed at the mRNA codon. Okay, from here, translation occurs. Translation occurs in order to form the amino acid. Okay, the thing about protein synthesis is this, the thing about protein synthesis, it's actually a very long process. In A levels, in STPM, I take about half an hour to 45 minutes to teach this protein synthesis. Yeah, but in SPM level, you have to just know that protein synthesis, there are two stages, which is transcription and translation. I seldom say this, but this one I don't recommend you to do too much research because this is way too deep for your level. So guys, just get to know that protein synthesis, right? There are two steps, transcription and then translation. All right. Next, moving on to question 3. Name enzyme K. Now, because obviously the moment enzyme is there, you know it is from chapter 5. This is from Form 4. This is from Form 4, chapter 5. Okay, K here is actually lactase. K is lactase because we want to break down the milk. Lactase is to break down lactose. That's why at the end you can see it is lactose free. Guys, lactose free. The technology here should be very simple to you by now. Guys, this is called immobilized enzyme technology. Immobilized enzyme technology. Guys, mobile means can move. Immobilized means cannot move. Why? We want to make sure the enzyme is stuck there so it can function continuously. Supaya kita boleh guna berterusan, ya. Okay? So normally they'll follow up with such a question. How do we use beats in order to help the activity? In order to help the activity, yeah? Now, by using beats is to hold on to the enzyme. So we say that enzymes or lactase will maintain the same position. Okay, the enzymes will maintain the same position throughout the reaction. Throughout the reactions, as the reactions take place, it is not moving at all. Okay, from here, guys, lactase can also be easily separated from the products. And because of that, lactase can be used repeatedly, berterusan, repeatedly to break down lactose. Okay? So the idea of immobilized enzyme is to hold on to the enzyme, then let the reaction keep occurring. Okay, C. So wrap the meat slice in young leaves. Oh, this is actually to tenderize the meat. Okay, this to tenderize the meat. Okay, explain why this method is used to cook meat. Guys, the thing is, papaya leaves contain papain. Papaya leaves contain, better write the word enzymes. Okay, enzyme. You can say papain, you can say protease, and protease is used to tenderize meat. Protease is used to tenderize meat. Tenderize, if it's too deep for you, tenderize means melembutkan, soften the meat. Guys, soften the meat. Yeah. Okay, question four leads us to Form 5 Chapter 8. Form 5 Chapter 8 straight, because this is nitrogen cycle. This is nitrogen cycle. Okay, name process P and compound Q. Guys, process P is where something is dead, then it will form ammonium. Definitely. This is decomposition. Penguraian. Decomposition. And Q is the nitrate, because nitrate can be absorbed by plants to form protein and other substances. Okay, moving on to B1. Guys, B1, what is involved in process P? You can say bacteria or fungi. I always tell students, remember BF when you think of decomposition, not your real boyfriend, but bacteria or fungi. Next, explain what happens when the organism is dead. Very simple. Because these microorganisms are used for decomposition, so therefore decomposition, guys, cannot occur. Decomposition cannot occur. So we say that environment become more polluted. Okay, environment becomes more polluted. Guys, they actually play a very important role in helping us breaking down animal waste, dead plants, and so on. So if it's there, cannot break down, then it becomes smelly. Uh, so there'll be a lot of pollution. There'll be a lot more pollution. C. A farmer grows leguminous plant. Explain the importance. Now, as we all learned in nitrogen cycle, leguminous plant meaning plants with bean-based plants that have beans are mostly okay. Leguminous plant, right? They have root nodules. Root nodule. So let's say this is the root, right? They have the satu biji, all these are root nodules. Root nodule. Why is this important? The root nodules, it contains nitrogen fixing bacteria. Guys, it contains nitrogen fixing bacteria. So this nitrogen fixing bacteria, this bacteria, guys, this bacteria will convert nitrogen to nitrate. Okay, to be used. Okay, next question 5. Guys, question 5, what is this? I think this is the leaf. Okay, this is the weirdest leaf. Oh, all right. They want us to draw. No wonder, no wonder. Okay, so because this is the leaf, we are talking about Form 5, Chapter 2. Adaptation of, adaptation of uh, leaf for photosynthesis, which came out in SPM 2024. So guys, I'll just draw one, but I'll draw the outline for the rest. We show the vacuole, some chloroplast, and nucleus we try to shade. Okay, again, another one. Guys, we have to draw quite compact because Pally said they are memang very compact. I'll draw one more example to show you. So we show the plasma membrane, vacuole, some chloroplast, and then the nucleus. Please complete this for the whole row. In exam, you must show the layer, then only get 2 marks. Okay, what guys, some drawing that gets you 2 marks. But more importantly, I think you should label chloroplast, nucleus, and then vacuole. Guys, and then vacuole. All right, explain the adaptations. Oh, wow, not only you have to draw it to explain. So these cells are arranged closely. Okay, this maximizes sunlight for, this maximizes sunlight for photosynthesis. Okay, maximizes sunlight for, we can say more photosynthesis. Okay. All right, C, a farmer finds that his tomato plants produce lesser fruits when grown in a shaded area. Common sense, because why? Guys, rate of photosynthesis is low. Rate of photosynthesis is low. So what happens is less glucose, or you can say starch, is produced. And because of that, guys, because of that, the plant grow lesser fruits. But this is sufficient. Okay, this is K-but, but quite a simple one. Okay, next. Compensation point. Guys, compensation point. Compensation point is whereby compensation point is a point whereby rate of photosynthesis is exactly the same as rate of respiration. It's actually something very simple at the end of Form 5 Chapter 2. Okay, so based on the graph, what happens to the rate of glucose production when it is beyond? Guys, we are talking about here. We are talking about the part here. Okay, we say rate of photosynthesis is higher than rate of respiration. Rate of photosynthesis is higher than rate of respiration. So therefore, excess oxygen is produced. But guys, bear in mind, they're asking about rate of glucose. So please remember to answer this as well. Rate of glucose production increases. Increases. All right, guys. So this is from Form 5, Chapter 2. Let's look at question number 6. Oh, we are jumping back to Form 4. Guys, this is Form 4, Chapter 12. Okay, we are back to Form 4, Bab 12. Check. Name the part labeled X. Oh, this one here. I saw Y. Okay, so this is dendrite. Guys, this is dendrite. And this is what we call, I used to ask students to draw an A. The cell body is inside A. So afferent neuron. Sir, I'm used to writing sensory. Is that fine? Can, no problem. No problem. You can use sensory also. Lukis anak panah di dalam kotak. This is, I think, a very good question. You see, sometimes when you all study, right, you all don't take note of the smaller details. This is what I call the smaller detail. So actually, it always moves from the dendrite to the synaptic knob, guys. Dendrite to the synaptic knob. So this is your answer. Okay, question B. A patient has abnormality in the immune system that attack structure Y, the myelin sheath. The myelin sheath. So explain the effect, guys. Explain the effect. This is a K-bar question. Guys, to tackle K-bar question, you have to always remind yourself of what you have learned and you can relate to this the question the K-bar questions. So because myelin sheath, right, guys, myelin sheath is to speed up the nerve impulse transmission. So we say that transmission of nerve impulse is slower. Transmission of nerve impulse is slower, and therefore, we can say that how many marks? Oh, this one is 3 marks. Okay, so you say the activity of body parts is disrupted. Activity of body parts is disrupted. Okay, and why is because myelin sheath or Y cannot, not Y cannot, alphabet Y cannot function as an electric insulator. Okay, electric insulator. Okay, as for part C, individual A is wow, giant, is a giant. So we call this gigantism. Opposite is dwarfism. Opposite is dwarfism. What do they want here? Hormone imbalance. Oh, excessive growth hormone. This one is excessive GH, growth hormone. And the other one is low growth hormone. Okay, low growth hormone. Yeah. All right, guys. Question 7. Tada, the moment I see calcium ion vitamin K is blood clotting. Guys, blood clotting. Now, activator R is thrombokinase. Guys, activator R is thrombokinase. This one, nothing much here. Fibrin, explain the importance of fibrin. Guys, fibrin is used, okay? It is used to reduce blood loss. It is used to reduce blood loss. Okay, guys, it prevents entry of microorganisms. Prevents entry of microorganisms. And if you want to, you can say maintain blood circulation, guys, maintain blood circulation. Okay. This is a very popular question whereby, guys, they show a clot in artery S. Artery S is coronary artery. Guys, this is what contributes to heart attack lah. This is what contributes to heart attack. So explain the formation of blood clot. We say it leads to heart attack. It leads to heart attack because why? The blockage prevents blood flow. Prevents blood flow, and the cardiac muscles will be lacking in oxygen. Guys, you have to understand that, you see, no doubt through aorta, the blood is pumped to the whole body, and then our body cells can get oxygen. But then the main source of oxygen for our heart itself is from the coronary artery. Yeah. You can draw one star for this as well as C. Now, C here is what we call an artificial pacemaker. It is an artificial pacemaker. So T acts as a pacemaker. Guys, then mention the function of the pacemaker lah. It sets the rhythm. Oh, RHY, rhythm. It sets the rhythm of heartbeat, meaning determine how fast your heart actually pump. Okay, it generates nerve impulses to be sent to the walls of atria. Okay, to be sent to the walls of atria. Okay, so this one is from Form 4 Bab 10. Okay, guys, the last structure question here is from Form 5 Chapter 11. Guys, Form 5 Chapter 11. Now, this is to do with inheritance, yeah. Okay, dominant allele. Okay, P. Oh, okay, all right. So, guys, we start with homozygous dominant and homozygous recessive. Same size, take out one, same size, take out one. I mean, by right lah, it should be a circle lah, because you have to always circle the gametes. Okay. If you're wondering, sir, how do you know is homozygous? It's because, right, at the end is heterozygous. In order for it to be heterozygous, the only way is on top both have to be homozygous. Homozygous. Okay, next. Name the phenotype. Guys, name the phenotype. Here, because got one capital F and then got one capital R, guys, all are inflated pod and round seed. Okay, all are inflated pod and round seed. Oh, and guys, we have a Punnett square here. Now, Punnett square for when F1 cross with F1, meaning big, small cross with big, small, we get such a Punnett square. Like, okay, so this one would be the gametes lah. Big, 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 big. Just follow big, small, small, big, small, small, big, small. So guys, just fill them up. Big, 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 small, big, small, big, 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 small, big, small. Big, big, small, small. This one is, I go for the easy one first. Okay, big, small, big, 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 small, big, small. And big, small, big, small, big, small, small, small. Small, small, big, big, small, small, big, small. Last one is small, small, big, small. Guys, if you got all this right, okay, they give 1 mark. They give 1 mark for the Punnett square itself, 1 mark for the gametes, and 1 mark for all the genotypes being correct. All the genotypes being correct. Okay? All right, explain the ratio. Guys, the ratio obtained is 9, or better still, phenotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio is 9331. Okay, it's 9331. So this follows Mendel's, guys, this follow Mendel's second law. This follows Mendel's second law. What it says is during gamete formation, any allele of a pair may combine with either alleles of another pair. Okay, so guys, these are the 3 marks. Okay, so that's for structure lah, guys. That's for the structure. So I'll see you in the essay discussion. Okay. Okay. Let's look at part two, guys. Part two meaning section B and C. Essay. Question 9 and 10. For question 9, guys. For question 9, I was just looking at it. Yeah, you have to explain the results obtained after 3 days. The results obtained is whereby a white color rose became blue because of the blue solution. I'm not too sure whether that's possible. You might want to try out, or maybe I might want to try out one day if I have a rose. Okay, so guys, when it comes to so this is okay. This is obviously talking about xylem transporting water. So definitely, there's some Form 5 Chapter 4 in it. Okay, Form 5, Chapter 4. First part, we have to acknowledge saying that white petals, guys, the white petals uh became blue after 3 days. After 3 days, it became blue. Why? Why did it become blue? Because the blue solution traveled up the plant through xylem. Okay, through xylem tissue. Through xylem tissue. And we can explain a little bit about xylem. Xylem is a long tube connecting the entire plant. It is used to transport water and minerals. Yeah, it is used to transport water and minerals. Water and minerals. Okay. So it's just to talk about the xylem, guys. If you really want to talk about transpirational pool, capillary action, by all means, go ahead. It's perfectly fine. Now, next, for B, because P is transpiration and then Q is guttation, guys, you have to compare and contrast. Now, first of all, in terms of the similarities, both occur through the leaf. Guys, both occur through the leaf. Both involve water loss. Both involve water loss. from the plant. Yeah. And in terms of differences, P and Q, we can label lah, guys. P is transpiration, while Q is guttation, Next. Now, transpiration actually occur in all plants, but this guttation, guys, only occur in herbaceous plants. Next, mention how from where water is lost. Okay, this one water loss through stomata or stoma, while Q, water is lost through hydatodes. Okay, it's actually a pore at the end, guys. It's called hydatodes. And finally, guys, we can say that it cools the plant for transpiration, but not Q, okay? It does not cool the plant. All right, explain the effects towards plants that do not undergo Q. Explain the effect to plants, meaning what happens if they do not undergo Q. I think this is more of like a little bit of a K-but question lah, huh? So guys, if plants do not undergo Q, we can say that root pressure cannot be maintained. Guys, root pressure cannot be maintained. Water absorption by the roots is disrupted because we do not know to what extent. So we use disrupted is very safe. Guys, number 3, waste substances cannot be eliminated. And we say that leaves will eventually die or wilt or fall or wilt. Okay, so this is more of a K-but. Guys, this is more of a K-but question. Okay, C. Wow, there are so many characteristics. Fast aging leaves, small tomato, roots cannot develop. Sounds like the plant is dying soon. Okay, we have to suggest suitable phytohormones. Guys, we have to suggest suitable phytohormones to overcome the problem. Phytohormones are like, guys, plural. So first of all, we can use auxin, guys. Definitely auxin have to be in because auxin is important, whereby we can use partenocarpy here. Guys, we can use partenocarpy here, meaning the fruits don't have to undergo fertilization. Seedless fruits are produced. Besides that, right? Besides that, at high concentration, it can be used to kill weeds. So why you bring in this point is because they mentioned here. Yeah, it's because they mentioned here. Now, not only that, it stimulates root growth. Okay, stimulates root growth. This one, and then What else can we talk about? We can also talk about seedless fruits. The one, guys, seedless tomato will be better since they are very tomatoes, since they are very specific. Okay, next, guys, we can also use ethylene because of the ripening. Ethylene can be used in order to ensure that tomato ripen quicker. Tomato ripen quicker, and it can stimulate more flowering. Can stimulate more flowering. This one is fine. This one is already here. Partenocarpy. Okay, and finally we can bring in maybe cytokinin. One last one if you want to. Okay. Sir, why cytokinin? Because because it can produce many, or never mind. We can say that it stimulates small cell division, promoting growth. Stimulate cell division, promoting growth. So guys, it's only 6 marks, but of course you can go the distance to give more points. Guys, you can go the distance to give more points. So I think if you are quite well versed with the early topics, chapter 2 to 7, 2 to 6, this is a very doable question. Question 9. All right, moving to question 10. Guys, moving to question 10, we are looking at Form 4 chapter 15. Form 4 chapter 15. Importance of structure X. Guys, the moment you label X is placenta, you should get 1 mark here. X is placenta. In terms of this one, maybe no though. This one maybe you don't get marks. Maybe lah, because uh they use the word importance. But never mind, we can give 4 points. Now, first of all, X allows antibodies enter enter the fetal bloodstream. This provides protection against pathogen. Okay, because they mention body defense. And next, antibodies are specific in action. It prevents fetus. It prevents, yeah. It prevents fetus from being attacked by disease. And if you want to, you can say this is a form of natural passive immunity. Okay, a form of natural passive immunity. Yeah. Next, guys, X is needed to maintain the thickness of the uterine wall, definitely, because X, because first of all, guys, X replace the degenerated corpus luteum. Because if you remember, for the first 3 months, the secretion of progesterone and estrogen is carried out by corpus luteum. So it replaces and produces progesterone and estrogen. This maintains the thickness of endometrium Okay, we can give one more point lah, guys. We can give one more point. It also maintains this occurs during the fourth to 9 month of pregnancy. Okay, occurs during the 4th to 9th month of pregnancy. Okay, next is to do with twins. Twins is, I think, quite important. Yeah, they asked twins. They asked twins in 2024. Guys, compare the formation. This is considered a very easy question. Compare means you have to give similarities, guys. We give two similarities here. So in terms of similarities, both involve formation. Both involve formation of embryo. Okay, guys, zygotes, both zygotes grow through mitosis. Mitosis. And then we have Y and Z. Guys, we can name them. We can name them. Twins Y, guys. Okay, twins Y here. I think we can straight away give the how. Okay, never mind, never mind. Because okay, never mind. Twins Y is considered identical twins. Z is fraternal. Guys, Z is fraternal twins. So this one involve one sperm, one ovum. This one involve two sperms, two ovum, and therefore one zygote is formed. Here, guys, two zygotes. Two zygotes. And embryo or zygote split into two. Zygote splits into two. Okay, this one zygote does not split because already got two. Okay, next. Condition one, pregnant woman who smokes, and number two, woman who takes contraceptive pills lah. Guys have to explain the effect. Have to explain the effect. Wow, this one effect on the fetus and then the menstrual cycle. So for the guys, for the first one here, we say that chemical can diffuse to the fetus, may cause brain damage. As for as for okay, what's this? Oh, all right, all right. Oh, okay, okay. Can. What else can we talk about? Carbon monoxide will deprive fetus of oxygen. Okay. Okay, and for contraceptive pills, guys, we say these pills contain high levels contain high levels of progesterone and estrogen. Okay, progesterone and estrogen. This inhibits FSH and LH. SFH, FSH and LH. So guys, ovum cannot be formed. No fertilization can take place, can occur. Okay. So guys, for me, between question 9 and 10, I think that it's about the same. Depends on whether you are more familiar with plants or human. All right, with that, let's move to the last essay question. In fact, compulsory essay question. So the track here, guys, the track here is strong waves. The track here is strong waves, guys, strong waves. So to overcome, we are building, sorry, we are planting mangrove plants, mangrove trees. So discuss a solution. Okay, so guys, based on diagram 11B, we are answering the question. So first of all, guys, we plant mangrove trees. If you want to go for a specific name like Rhizophora also can. So these trees become, guys, these trees become a natural barrier. Okay, penampan semula jadi. And okay, because of Rhizophora, the prop roots will block water flow. This will reduce the strong waves, reduce the impact of the strong waves, and avoid destruction of property. Guys, avoid destruction of property. Yeah. Okay, next. Protect this proboscis monkey is actually on the high alert because it's going to extinct soon. They say it's going to extinct soon. I mean, on a serious note, on a serious note, not for exam purposes. So here, guys, anyway, we're not talking so much about the monkey. We are talking more about, oh God, number 2 God. Okay, we are talking more about number 1 first, the naming. Guys, first of all, this is to do with binomial system. Binomial system says that the name consists, a species name consists of 2 words. Guys, the first word is from genus. The second word is from species. First word is from genus. Oh, they give, I remember they give another point for separating it. First word from genus, second word from species. And the first alphabet of genus is capital letter, huruf besar, capital letter. Whereas the second alphabet, sorry, my bad. First alphabet still. Okay, the first alphabet of species is small letter, or you can say lowercase lowercase. Yeah. Scientific names must be in italics. Okay, guys, even to add one more, you can say that when written should be underlined, must be underlined. Must be underlined. All right. Okay, coming to this one. Oh, coming to the last one so fast. Okay, coming to the last one here, guys. Importance of mangrove. Actually, this is very important for exam. So after, I mean, because 2024 just finished, 2025 is now, I mean, this year is 2025. So if you are 2025 student, take note of mangrove lah, mangrove. Okay, in terms of importance of mangrove, uh, in terms of mangrove, we need to talk about preservation and conservation first. This one, this one, So let me just write. Okay, I'll change position a bit. So in terms of preservation, in terms of preservation, all right. In terms of preservation, we can gazette, we can gazette forests as a reserve forest. Okay, next, this helps to maintain the natural flora and fauna conditions, and this helps to protect from deforestation and ourselves. Ourselves meaning human activities, okay, illegal logging and all those stuff. Guys, as for conservation, be careful, don't write conversation. Okay, so one good way is in situ. Guys, that's in situ conservation, okay, whereby we maintain the species in their natural habitat. Means we study them and so on in their natural habitat. Guys, you can give example like Taman Negara. Taman Negara. And if you talk about in situ, don't forget to talk about ex situ. Ex situ conservation is to maintain the species outside their natural habitat. Guys, example would be zoo lah. Zoo. Okay. So this is how we can help the monkeys. This is how we can help the monkeys. Okay, and finally, guys, the importance of mangrove ecosystem. Charcoal, seafood, and village. Okay, importance, how is it important? How are these mangrove important for charcoal, guys? So we say that it helps to produce fuel source. It helps to produce fuel source because to produce fuel source because they can be burned in a furnace. It can be burnt in a furnace, and this produces quality charcoal. Yeah. Next, in terms of seafood, now mangrove is a breeding ground for small organisms such as fish, shrimp, fish, crab, and it is a source of income. It is a source of income for fishermen. Source of income for fishermen. And finally, for the village, the wood is important to make boats, and fish traps. Fish traps. Okay. Can be used to make handicrafts as well. And finally, nipah roofs. If you really want one more, guys, it can also be used to produce perfume, cosmetics. Okay. So normally my advice for this type of question, right, is to have a separate booklet whereby you copy this separately. Guys, you copy this separately because sometimes it's very time consuming for you to go through set by set just to search for that info that you want. So semua patut disalin dalam satu buku latihan ke, buku nota ke, then from there it's easier for you to revise. Okay, guys, thank you for following until the very end. I'm Mr. Khor, and I'll see you in the next session. Thank you. Bye-bye.